What's up, guys? Your boys, 20K13. I'm going to talk about WWE Money in the Bank 2015, a thing that will happen. This comes from WhatCulture.com. It seems like barely a day had passed since Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns scurried into the Elimination Chamber crowd with their greatest foe championship belt. But fans are now just days away from the next pay-per-view of a packed WWE schedule. Money in the Bank is perhaps chief among the WWE minor pay-per-view in terms of guaranteed excitement. The titular match delivered in terms of both action, multiple men risking life and limb to snatch a title shot hanging from the ceiling, and storyline drama and the promotion have done a good job in varying the booking of briefcase storyline since its inception in 2005. Non-ladder matches have also traditionally delivered as a pay-per-view, most notably the classic Cena vs. Punk epic in 2011. However, 2015 edition could lag behind its procedure due to one major factor. The winner of the briefcase took a foregone conclusion. The WWE have made no secret of their desire to elevate Roman Reigns, and even though their shock decision to keep him away from the championship at WrestleMania was a wise one, it seemed only a matter of time before he is given a debut run with the belt. It remains to be seen whether such an obvious conclusion hinders the match too much, or if the WWE will shock everybody and slap the briefcase on an unexpected victor, but the rest of the card looks similarly predictable. Here are 8 things that look likely to happen at Money in the Bank 2015. Number 8. Roman Reigns will win the briefcase. Just because a particular course of action is obvious, it isn't necessarily the wrong thing to do. The WWE have done a fairly terrible job of building a number of viable candidates to win the Money in the Bank briefcase, but would be foolish to deviate from their plan for the sake of shocking everybody. They made their bed, and lying in it is probably the safest choice for now. A Roman Reigns victory wouldn't exactly be popular, but is preferable to the convoluted booking that would justify a Neville, Kingston, or Kane title shot. Even slightly more justifiable winners such as Ziggler and Orton would seem to be intruding upon an already cluttered main event scene, especially with Brock Lesnar returning in a couple of weeks. Number 7. Ryback will keep the Intercontinental Championship. There's no way Ryback will lose his new Intercontinental Championship this Sunday, especially after the big babyface rub he was given by Daniel Bryan upon capturing the gold at Elimination Chamber. A feud with Big Show seemed explicitly designed to put him over as a brave fighting champion, capable of taking down even the biggest, meanest of challengers. A curious decision, however, was to have Ryback hit his finisher on Big Show earlier this week. Although undoubtedly a very impressive feat, the idea of giving away such a spectacular visual on free television seemed an incredibly unwise one, and throws the actual finish of their match at Money in the Bank into doubt. Regardless, Ryback will still walk out as champion. Number 6. The New Day will retain, but need to ramp up the evilness. The New Day are enjoying a solid tag team championship reign at the moment, a run which still has a lot of momentum before it peters out. The idea of them losing the belt at Money in the Bank is surely out of the question, especially to a team as relatively slow and clunky as the primetime players. In order to take their unlikely push to the next level, Langston, Woods, and Kingston need to become even greater heels, something along the line of CM Punk, Coach-like straight-edge society. Although they met some success as wacky, overly optimistic preacher, the trio should be given promo time and really go to town with the gimmick. A post-match interview at Money in the Bank would be a great start. Number 5. Nobody will enjoy Nikki Bella versus Paige. It's been suggested that Nikki Bella, considerable backstage clout, a relationship with John Cena, certainly had its perks, had been responsible for her lengthy Diva Championship reign, but even her biggest detractor would surely concede that she had been one of the most improved female superstars of the past year or so. Paige, meanwhile, continued to be one of the most intriguing personalities in the division, especially in the vacuum left by AJ Lee's departure. Their upcoming single matches should therefore be one of the most eagerly anticipated Divas Championship bouts in recent history, yet it will again suffer from minimal build and an inevitably short time slot. While nobody is arguing that this match has the potential to be a 5-star classic, and many hours of television time should be devoted to its build-up, the WWE have once again shown minimal consideration for a part of their show they've been so eager to push from a marketing perspective. Number 4. Kevin Owens will not win clean again. Cena isn't quite the unstoppable force he had been for much of his WWE career, but he still had a nasty habit of proving night on unbeatable in the long run. Nobody seemed able to win a decisive series of matches against him, either falling in a rematch or at least taking a beating from the biggest star of a generation. Even Lesnar suffered a DQ loss to Cena shortly after discriminating him for the WWE Championship last year. If there were ever a time for Cena to truly meet his match, this Sunday is surely it. Kevin Owens is everything John is not. He's mean-spirited, out of shape, and possessed a glittering indie background. His clean victory at Elimination Chamber was earth-shattering, but there is a very real fear that Cena could get his win back at Money in the Bank, something that would stop the former always champion momentum dead. Cena can't be Superman forever. At some point, he'll have to start losing feuds and elevating new stars. A trend which should start no later than this weekend. Number 3. The Authority will stick their nose in. Money in the Bank should, in theory, be a wild, chaotic night of action, with the focus entirely on the man in the ring. Its central theme revolves around a wrestler winning total control over their own title shot, and the matches tend to be wild and thrilling. Sure, allow Authority figures to have a hand in the build-up to the pay-per-view, but Sunday night should be for the wrestlers themselves. However, what are the chances of Triple H and Stephanie actually taking a backseat at Money in the Bank? The Authority have made their presence heavily felt throughout the reign of Seth Rollins, their chosen champion, and have actually been a central part of the main event scene for 2 whole years now. The lack of any Authority influence at Money in the Bank will help everyone on the card. Freeing up space for maybe an entire match in place of their traditional rambling promo. Sadly, the chances of Mr. and Mrs. Hamley staying away from the spotlight look very slim. Number 2, the main event will deliver on its potential. Sunday main event has the potential to be one of the greatest single ladder matches ever, up there with Michael versus Raymond, Triple H versus The Rock, Hardy versus RVD, and Jericho versus, don't want to say his name. Both men are fantastic workers, with a style that lends itself naturally to the hard-hitting chaos of a ladder stipulation. Ambrose is a fiercely wild brawler with little regard for his own safety, while Rollins is one of the most agile performers on the current WWE roster. If given the right booking and time, this main event could be a show-defining classic. It has the potential to save a lackluster undercard or elevate a good show into truly unforgettable territory. Unfortunately, as good as the match will surely be from a wrestling perspective, there is one factor which will prevent it from being a true classic. Number 1, Seth Rollins will not win clean. Make no mistake about it, Seth Rollins played a great cowardly heel. He become a little more hateable each time he squirmed out of a match with the WWE Championship, but could suffer from a huge knock to his credibility as things continue, as they are for much longer. Elimination Chamber saw Ambrose score a clean pinfall over the champ, only to suffer a dusty finish which kept the belt on Rollins. In a move seemingly designed to placate Ambrose fans, he and Roman Reigns escaped into the crowd with Rollins' title in essentially empty storyline in the grand scheme of things. It does, however, make Seth look an incredibly weak champ in the process. Rollins needs to beat Ambrose clean on Sunday, preferably in a great main event match. Unfortunately, it's hard to see such a turn-up event unfolding, especially as the WWE seems hell-bent on making him nothing more than an incredibly lucky, cowardly champion. It seemed likely that Money in the Bank will simply be another narrow escape in a series of similar unsatisfactory episodes. Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.